Hello everybody, I'm Nurgleprobe and welcome to this continuation of my top 100 video games of all time. My personal favorites, it's December 2nd, which means we're going through 96 to 93 today. And why wait for it? Let's just get going. Number 96 is not a great game. It's a game that I have fond memories of, but I even think we traded it away because it's not that good. It sounds weird when I say it like this, because why is it on my top 100 if it's not a great game? It's just I have great memories from it. It's XFiles the game, or the XFiles game, I think it's called, for PlayStation 1, which is a click adventure game, much like Broken Sword or well, not really like those. The whole game is focused on like real places. It's real actors. Everything is I don't remember what's called, live action kind of style. So you click your way through different areas and different places. You investigate. You can take fingerprints, I believe, and do a lot of cool stuff. And the best thing about this game is that the actors from the series X-Files is actually in the game, and you can communicate with them. You don't see them that often, but you do, and it's kind of one of those moments where you go like, wow, that's kind of cool that they are actually in the game. Not the best of games, and it's really, really hard. Without guides, it's really hard to complete. It's kind of freaky as well, because, you know, real people doing scary things in a click adventure setting, and there's even a few time elements which are really hard. At first, they're kind of scary. At least they were when I was a kid, because they were stressing me out a lot. Today, they're just hard and annoying. So, 96, the X-Files game. Number 95 is Little Nemo, the Dream Master. It's a game based on Little Nemo, which is also a anime movie, I think. I think it's an anime movie. It's a movie, at least, a cartoon that I used to watch when I was a kid as well. And I didn't actually know the connection between these two when I was a kid. I just loved them both. In Little Nemo, you are a kid that has entered the dream world, and you are, well, in the game, you're basically moving through different areas, trying to get from one spot to the other and collecting keys so that you can escape the dream world. I think that's the story anyway. And it's throughout the game you can see different kind of animals that you can feed candy. So you throw candy at them and they eat it and they fall asleep because I guess sugar coma, I guess. And when they are asleep, you can jump onto them or into them and take over their bodies, and you get different skills and abilities depending on which animal you take over. For example, you can take over a frog and then you can be underwater. Yeah, I just remember this so well. And we never actually owned it when I was a kid. We got it later on when I was a bit older, but as a kid we used to rent the game. So, yeah, it was one of those games that we kept renting and playing because we liked it so much. Okay, next one. Number 94 is an action game reminiscent of Metal Gear Solid, though it's more like action-based. It's a third-person game called Syphon Filter, or Syphon Filter. This series was never that big, I think. They made 4 games, or 5 games in the series. I played 1 to 3. I think we got the 4th one, but I never played it. But the first and second game, I played them a lot, and at the time, I didn't do much of it. You know, I played them, I enjoyed them, but I didn't really consider it that good then, maybe. But then, as time went on, I realized I played that game a lot, and I actually really, really did enjoy it, even though at the time there were so many other games that I kinda enjoyed more because of hype, or because some of them are on this list as well, some of those games that I played at the same time, so. But I just realized now that, yeah, I really enjoyed that game back in the day. It's out for PlayStation 1, so it's probably pretty cheap for PlayStation 1 as well, so. Syphon Filter. Number 93 is Stronghold 1 or Stronghold Crusader. They're both basically the same game. Crusader was more of a standalone expansion to the game that added more different kinds of units and maps and a new campaign. But this gameplay is basically the same, and there might be a building or two that was added. So Stronghold is a RTS game that is focused around building a castle. You're building this castle, and then you have to defend it from attacks, or attack your opponent's castle while you're doing so. Great fun scenarios, great fun, awesome gameplay. I love RTS games, and this kind of felt like a mix of a city builder and a war game. So you could even play it without the war aspect of it and just build a castle if you wanted to. And I really enjoy that too. The game is really great. Yeah, I also just thought of Banished, the new game that came out. That might have been on this spot instead of Stronghold if I had played that. Forgot to mention that in my previous in my introduction list. But yes, number 93 is Stronghold 1/Crusader. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed game 96 through 93 of my top 100 games and this 25 days of Christmas special thing that I'm currently doing. Tomorrow we'll do the next 4 games, which will be 92 through 89. And today's games weren't that big, I guess, or popular. Stronghold 1 had its following. Little Nemo is, I think, liked, by retro players. I don't understand why it would not be, because it's a great game. Maybe because it's a bit hard. XFiles not great, Syphon Filter not that big either. But yeah, I enjoy these games and they are on my list. And since they are bottom 90, they might rotate out of the list next time I do this, if I do this again next year. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you tomorrow when we cover the next 4 games. Good luck. Have a great night, everybody. Or a great day, morning or night, depending on when you watch this. And I will see you again tomorrow.